Hey guys, Grassman here, playing more Magic Survival. You guys you enjoyed standing still, so we're gonna do something similar today. Again. Words. Okay, first off, I am a little sick, I think. So please excuse if I have like a slightly snivelly nose or anything. Yes, that's all normal. Do we train out of class? Sure, we'll go like satellite. Let's play Outskirts because we haven't done that map yet. And today the rule is we're allowed to move we're 30 seconds, I think. Fair. Maybe no. 15 seconds? We'll go 15. We're allowed to move for 15 seconds after we've had any sort of upgrade, but that is only in-game clock, so if we stop moving, that's still counting towards our 15. And that's only after getting an upgrade. Why is the Outskirts starting with a heavy thing? Disappointing results. Dispose the experiment record. Okay, so we're not gonna play on Outskirts then. That was funny. Thunderstorm. Yeah, so same attempt. After any upgrade, excluding the first ones, we're allowed to move for 15 seconds. Oh my eye. I've been out like shoveling dirt, so just sand. There's a bunch of like dirt and sand in my face. We're setting up the garden. We were out at the greenhouse and doing that stuff today. Satellites are significantly worse for standing still. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with the electric zone. What was I thinking? Actually, no, better idea. Same challenge, but we're not allowed to use electric zone. That's the challenge. Scratch what I said before. It's the exact same challenge, no moving, but without the electric zone, and we'll see how far we get. I'm gonna guess not very long. Not very far. I was playing some more Mindustry this morning, too. I was having a lot of fun playing Mindustry earlier. I was exploring some of the stuff I never really did on a, like, challenging type map. This is the only one that actually provides any use at all. I guess we could have taken, like, MP stuff. MP taken for 25%, but that's kind of a waste. It's not like Magic Circle does much. I think it just boosts the damage temporarily every so often. Was that what I chose, or was it like something else? Was it one of the positive effects? Yeah, no, it was Circle. So it'll give slight boosts occasionally. The Star of David in the middle. Isn't that like the what is it? Jewish symbol? I think so. The satellites are helping, but we're still in a bit of trouble at only 2 minutes in. As long as we keep one-shotting the things with Magic Bolt, we should still be fine for a while. And Energy Bolts would be quite important. They're quite a big boost. Because it's something we're shooting out other than the Magic Bolt. And even though it's not super frequent, it's frequent enough that it'll help keep us alive. Yes, I was like testing out some stuff with like... I've been doing things where, like, with, like, sending Blast Compound, or, Pyrite and a bit of Blast Compound to, or Blast Mixture, whatever it is, up to, what are the things? Like the longer range hails? Whatever they are. They're really big, like, big artillery type guns. And they've got, I think, the second longest range in the game. And I've been using those. But then, Thunderstorm. Then the enemy pulled out some of their own big long-range guns, and they were behind a shield of some sort. Or they were behind, like, a phase shields. So they had their own long-range guns behind phase shields, and I hadn't even had, like, phase fabric or anything set up. And they And they were rebuilding stuff, because there's just one guy that keeps respawning, basically like the AI's version of me, and he keeps rebuilding things. Very annoying. So I built some foreshadows. And foreshadows, they run on... I had to get them a new build, the Surge Alloy. Because basically what today I did, I built Surge Alloy, Plastanium, Phase Fabric, and got Thorium. Which is what you need for most of those things. You don't need it for Plastanium. Because Plastanium, I think... Maybe you need Thorium to build the initial Plastanium thing. Energy Bolt. But you don't... Hang on. Sorry. I think it's something like Plastanium you can build as soon as you get Titanium. Because Plastanium is just Titanium and oil, I think. But maybe you need, like, either... I think you might need Thorium to build it. And then you also need, like, Thorium to build Surge Alloy. Which also doesn't actually require anything special. But then Phase Fabric does require, does not require Thorium. And you need, I think, also Thorium and Surge Alloy to build it. So I got Plastanium, Surge Alloy, and Phase stuff. All of which I had never really, like, set up before, at least not in big amounts. Satellite again. I discovered Phase Fabric's really easy to set up, because it's literally just Thorium and sand. Of course, there's just no Thorium on that map. Or at least not at the area I'm at, not until you get further there is. And the disassembler, I've set up one of those, but it still doesn't produce a ton of Thorium. So I've been getting slow Phase Fabric and slow Thorium. Sand's fairly plentiful on the map. It's like a custom one. A lot of enemy structures tear down. Which is my kind of favorite thing. So Phase is... Take Energy Bolt. Yeah, Phase isn't too hard to build. Surge Alloy is kinda hard to build. Because it's similar to like how it's similar to how Pyrite operates, where it's Pyrite is a 2x2 building that requires 3 inputs. So the normal way, most buildings are either 2x2 with 2 inputs, or sometimes 3x3 with 3 inputs. A lot of the base ones are just 2x2 with 2 inputs. That was almost death. Frost Nova. I don't really want the satellite upgrade, because it's just annoying. I have to read things. I'm gonna die without it, though. 2x2s, there's a certain way you can just set it up and it just works, and you easily take out the output on the other end. With bigger ones, I was having trouble with Pyrite because I didn't realize how to do it. Once I got to the Surge thing where it's 4 and a 3x3, I realized it's actually pretty easy. You still set up your line like you would otherwise. But the way you have to put it in is you put 3 of the things going on one side, because it's 3 long, so you can do it easily. Then the other thing goes on the opposite side, and the outtake comes out on that same side. You just have to leave it a bit more room. So it's awkward, it's awkward, and you have to leave, like, specific spaces that'll go in and out. It's very awkward. But it still works, and I can use that for Pyrite in the future as well. So I figured out how to do that and make it, get 3 things into a 2x2 or 4 things into a 3x3, which you need the Surge. Plastanium's easy, because it's literally just, I think, titanium and oil. And oil, like, you can drill for oil, but only in certain spots. The easiest way to get oil is really just, what I found, there's a certain design where you put 8 water things. Yes, we're going satellite. Damage and size. You put, like, 8 water things connected to 4 cultivators, and then 1 spore press in the middle. And then you put 1... So it kind of looks like there's like a round bit on top and then a round bit in the bottom of the 8 water things. Then the 4 spore cultivators come in next, and the spore presses in the middle. And then 1 to the left or right of it is where you put your what is it? Your Plastanium maker. Tsunami. And then you just send titanium. It's a 2x2, and there's enough room on either side wherever you put it to send titanium in one way and take titanium in one way and plastanium out the other. And there's no interference from the cultivators, actually. Because whichever side you'll put it on will put you... Because of where you put everything, you end up further away from the cultivators. Far enough away that you're not getting, like, spore pods onto any of your tracks. You can just easily, like... The oil goes in, titanium goes in one end, and you got enough oil easily. shield. That's helpful. Especially because we're such low health. And you get enough oil easily, and so it's just the more, if you throw enough titanium in, you're good. You could even maybe build a second one on the other side, but then it's a bit awkward because you need titanium in 2 ways and plastinium out 2 ways. But in theory, you could just build like 2 fairly close to each other with titanium going down the middle, and then just split the titanium 2 ways and then plastinium out the other 2 ways. And you only have to leave a gap of like 1 in between everything, because the water would lead. I don't want this. 50%. You could leave a gap of 1 for titanium to come in on a titanium conveyor, then split it 2 ways, and then on the lower one, combine it back 2 ways and send it down. Only problem would be you would I guess you inverted sorter it. Instead of having a router, you would just use an inverted sorter. And so the inverted sorter with titanium selected will automatically throw it up to the sides. Then it goes in, and then plastinium comes out the bottom, and it just leaves through the same 1x1 gap on the bottom as a titanium would have entered, because it's symmetric. Here come the first bigger guys. We're actually doing pretty fine. What was my challenge supposed to be? Oh yeah, just not use electric zone. Well, we were almost died in the beginning, but we've actually done decently since then. Well, I say that, but we are about to die. We are fairly close, at least. If the big guys keep coming in, we'll have problems. Yeah, satellites are also kind of pretty good, though. So next time, no satellites, no Frost Nova, and no shield. And no electric zone. None of the stupid AoE stuff. None of, like, the permanently existing AoE things. It's too powerful. Get another satellite. We have 5 now. I didn't expect to survive this long. This had to be a shorter video. I guess not. Not anymore. Another tsunami. Yeah, so plastinium, not that hard to make. You just need to know your setup. Surge alloy is kind of harder. The way I basically did it was just spirit, nice. The way I did it was just to have the copper, the lead, and the titanium all go a normal entranceway, where it's just like routers and junctions separating it by 1-layer conveyors going into the machine, and just have like water boosting the mines. And then you need sand and coal to go in with more routers and junctions into whatever kind of silicon machines you're using. And then that also goes in the other way. Circle, I guess. Hang on. Come on, let's hurry up and die. I'm running out of time. Yeah, then I just put the silicon in the other way. And then surge alloy comes out the same way. I picked the wrong one. I accidentally got a magic bolt there. Whoops. Yeah, so surge alloy, not that bad now that I know how to make it. Take vitality, so heal. Surge alloy, not that bad now that I know how to make it. Plastinium, not that bad. Phase fabric, not that bad. And we're dead, thank you. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a shorter video, but I gotta go. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, if you'd like to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.